There we go. That's a good angle. We gotta get the GoPro all set up for the vlog. Let's see here. Works for me. Yo, what's up? Good morning. Welcome to the live stream. We just got a lot of bottles to fill. We got 3, 6, 7, 8, 12 bottles to fill. Not too shabby today on a Wednesday. Day it was for a second. Oh, the headphones. His earplugs are so cold and stiff and it makes it hard to get them in. Oh, there we go. Welcome to the stream. Yo, what's up everyone? Welcome to the live stream. Are you guys finding me because you're subscribed to me, or did you just happen to stumble upon the stream? Yeah, it's pretty peaceful in here, just filling bottles. Play. Buenos dias. Well, I appreciate you guys subscribing. Oh, you stumbled upon it. Well, welcome. Welcome to the... We're just filling bottles up in here. This is a Bauer... This is a 5.5 compressor, meaning that we can take it up to 5,500 PSI. We're specifically filling SCBA bottles. I'm an SCBA tech for a fire academy. Basically what this does is it puts air into giant bottles on the other side, and then we load these SCBA bottles up into the cylinder docks right here. And we're basically just transferring air from one bottle to another bottle, and that's basically bottle filling for you. Where are you guys watching from? Comment down below where you're tuning in. We're in the Central Coast of California. It's beautiful out today. I've been doing this for almost 13 years now. Yeah, no, I've been trying to just grow it out now instead of just keeping it trimmed. But I think I need to trim off just a little bit. It's kind of just, it's a little straggly down here on the bottom. But other than that, I think it's still going strong. Well, how long have you been going to school for? This is basically, like a year ago, it was down to here. I started working on the farm, if you tune into my videos. And it was just getting too caught in my overalls and stuff. And so I trimmed it way down, and now that I don't work there, I'm trying to grow it out just as long as I can to see how long it can grow. Why not? So we can do about 3 bottles a time. It takes about 7 to 14 minutes depending on how low it is. Thanks. 75 people are watching me fill bottles right now. That's crazy. Welcome. If all 75 of you could take a second and hit the thumbs up button, that'd be pretty cool. Maybe take a second to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm trying to break 2,000 subscribers. That's awesome. We're pretty close. It's too bad the comments don't hang out for a little bit longer for me to see them. Just got a text. Is it smoky there? Is there another wildfire today? Not to my knowledge. Where? Interesting. Our part of California, we haven't been affected by the wildfires, thankfully. But if you saw, let's see, on November 7th, that video, they came out on the 8th, there was a wildfire right by me, and I happened to capture that. That was neat. But I don't see anything on the app saying that there's a wildfire or not, so. There is a prescribed burn. Maybe that's what he's smelling. Prescribed burn. There we go. Spelling is hard sometimes, right? So we got the live stream set up for the point towards the compressor, and then down there, I don't know if you can, you can't really see it, but it's over there. We've got the GoPro just filming a time lapse for the vlog. How many of you people watching tune into my vlogs every day? We're on today's day 80 in a row. And if you don't, you should. It's post a video every single day at noon, PST. It's really just what I've done that day, or I'm training to go for a 100-mile race in May. So that's what I'm working towards myself. So I try to film a vlog every day to just kind of motivate people, show people running, how fun it can be. But overall, the message is, I don't care if you run or not. It's just do something every day to make yourselves better than you were yesterday. You can't get on there. So if you guys, I'm just assuming everyone that's watching right now has watched my vlogs. So as you saw, we just recently got that Hyundai Elantra Touring, and it has XM radio in it. I've been loving it so much. I'm in some plan right now where it's like $1 a month for 3 months. XM Turbo is such a great station. I grew up with a lot of that kind of music, so it's really nice to hear it again. And I was like, oh, couldn't you just look it up on Apple Music or Spotify? And yeah, that is true, but sometimes it's nice to just hear songs that you normally wouldn't hear in a mix or having to go searching for them, and they just show up. You know what I'm saying? It's like how much nicer is it when someone else makes you breakfast? Actually, I like making breakfast. But you know what I mean? Like, how much nicer is it when someone else prepares food for you or prepares something for you? It's like, you feel taken care of. And that's just my overall review of Sirius Satellite Radio. Feel taken care of. I gotta say, the live streaming on YouTube is pretty dang good. I've done some other ones and never had more than 2 or 3 viewers at a time. Cover your ears. like I said in my vlogs, the end of the vlog that will come out today, a lot of people subscribe to me because of all the Supercross dirt bike content. And I wish we went to those things every single weekend, but as far as Supercross goes, we kind of only go to that for A1. It was a great time. I highly recommend going, but I'm sorry if you subscribe to me and all you hear is for dirt bike content. So once the pressure gets, it basically is just equalizing pressure from high to low. Like start at, these ones are all at 1,500. And so we're pulling from bank one, and bank one's at 3,800. So it's easier for that to go to the lower pressure. Then once that equalizes, then we close bank one, then we'll move to bank two. Bank two is at 4,900. Once that equalizes, then we move to bank three and bank four. And then once all of those basically drain themselves so much, then we turn the whole compressor on, and that's what tops off the storage bottles. So it's a pretty cool system. Some people really smart thought of this, right? There's some two bottles that are marked out of service over there that someone left, but I didn't see a note or anything. Hey people, what's up everyone? I really need a cup holder right here to put my coffee. I know Harbor Freight sells a magnetic one. I've just been waiting. I've been lagging to go down and get it. Get on Harbor Freight. What the heck? Did you hear that? Sounded weird. '91 viewers. If everyone on there is watching and can subscribe to me, that'd be super cool. We'll hit 2,000 before we know it in that case, at that rate. We can get to the point where we start live streaming and then we have a subscriber counter right here, right there playing. camera's not running, I still like earplugs just to almost like this, or just in case something happens and one of the bottles bursts, or who knows what, you never know. You guys have any questions for the last 3 bottles we gotta fill? Do you think people that are good at public speaking are also good at live streaming? Or were they really bad at public speaking and hated talking in front of the class, and then once live streaming came out, they just freaking crushed it? Honestly, I couldn't imagine talking to a group of 92 people just sitting there looking at me. I couldn't handle that stress too much. But online, just talking here to my iPad, that's totally different. Thankfully, since we only did 16 bottles, 16 bottles is enough where you don't have to actually turn the compressor on. There's enough air in the banks to be able to fill up all the bottles. And they weren't all that low either, so that really helps. Let's see what we're listening to right now. Sun Dust. And it's the B word. Are you allowed to swear on the live stream, or will you get dinged? I'm not really too sure. I did see something interesting though that I think is interesting, obviously. I saw one of MKBHD's videos where he talked about his partnership with Honey and how he was able to go into YouTube Studio and he clipped that part out. So I was like, oh, maybe I could do that. Because I have one video on my channel where it got over 500,000 views. It's the Amazon Echo prank where I pranked my dad. And in the video, he has the Alexa turn on some Doobie Brothers. So the whole video has music in it, so it's copywritten, right? It's got over 500,000 views. Someone's making money off of it, just not this guy. And so I was like, well, maybe I could just trim out the music part or mute it, go to YouTube Studio. Oh, we're sorry, sir. Because this video has over 100,000 views, you can't edit it anymore. Come on, that's dumb. Or why couldn't they just cut the music out anyways to begin with? Because it actually looks like a good video. It's a pretty organic, just harmless video. It got crazy good as far as my views are concerned. It's sad that those watch hours don't contribute to my overall watch hour time. Whatever. What can you do? The YouTube mega lords are like, oh no, Only we can make money off of this. Because honestly, in my opinion, I feel like if your channel's not monetized, you shouldn't be having ads play on your videos, right? And then I saw something interesting that they'd say that in the YouTube's term and conditions, once you upload your video to YouTube or any of your content, you don't own it anymore. They own it. So like right now, going back to the music part, I listened to so much Chevelle back in the day, and there's just so much music to listen to. It's nice that Sirius XM Turbo is just like, hey, let's play some Chevelle in the mix right now, you know? But yeah, that actually should sound really good right now. Good call, Sirius. $102, what up everyone? Okay. Did we not film it? Did the go? I don't know if the. Gosh darn it, I don't know if the time lapse filmed at all. Gosh, oh, what the heck? Hold on here. Of course, we gotta take the gloves off. Okay, it worked, but why is it? It turned itself off for some reason. It's at 83% too, what the heck? I love my GoPro, but sometimes it's a little questionable with its use. Go ahead, all right. Okay, everyone, close your ears. We're gonna turn the compressor on. Still keep hanging out? We're going to the container now. Look at this. This way. Got my coffee. Hey, you're 29 now though, you got the face on. You got a full selfie going. Alright. Let's go over to the container now. Welcome everyone. Everyone watching, hit that thumbs up button. That'd be super cool. Everyone's cars are here, but no bodies. What's up with that? Did I not get the memo that today's also a holiday? Welcome to the container. There. We're gonna put this here, there, that there. Okay. We don't need our safety glasses anymore. Well, what's up, everyone? How are y'all doing on this third Wednesday? We got all the bottles topped off. Now we need to get the packs a little bit more organized over there. And I kind of want to just get a list of like, hey, if you could send us, you know, like 10 masks or 10 visors, that'd be really cool. We could work that, or some shoulder straps. We can work with that too. So that's kind of my that's kind of my job. That's kind of what my thoughts are for today, what we could do at work. We've been streaming for 32 minutes, that's awesome. Am I bold enough right now to pull up my phone and just see how we're doing with the analytics as far as overall YouTube is? Circling back to the fire, I don't see any. Yeah, I don't see any smoke or smell anything, so I wonder what he's talking about. Smell. Down here at the Fire Academy. Long Run Coffee. Super good coffee. This is not sponsored. I'm not sponsored by them. I don't run for them. But I do love Long Run Coffee. It has electrolytes in it. So it's a great way to start your morning, but one of the things about them is because they have electrolytes in it. And I don't know if you guys drink coffee too, but coffee makes me have to go a lot fast, or like more frequently. And with the added electrolytes, it's like 2 times that. Oh gosh. Like every 15 minutes I have to go to the bathroom. And number 1, not number 2. Let's see what we got here. It makes me hesitant to try it. Like, if I'm going to spend $40 on a supplement or something, I want to make sure it works good and I know it. All right, we're at 1,828 subscribers. That's awesome. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, watching. A lot of my views, a lot of the views are all coming from the motocross stuff. So that's kind of funny. Hopefully you guys stick around for more than just that. 69 subscribers. That's cool. One thing I thought is interesting, or like what I was talking about, is like my overall watch hours in the last 365 days are 637 public watch hours. But then if you go to analytics and you go to watch time, when you hit 365 days, my watch time for the last 365 days is 1,433 hours. So I'm kind of confused where they're saying, where is that, like, over almost 1,000 hours gone? Is that because the Amazon Echo prank, that video has 65.5 hours, but it's copyrighted because of the music? So do they not count that? That's just odd. I don't get it. Don't get it at all. We'll put this here. For the vlog, I should probably put the camera up and film into the container, right? Just for an extra angle to keep the story alive too. Your story going. I wonder, how does this work? How does this live stream keep getting like recommended? Because it's going from like 100 viewers to 35 to 65 to 95. It's just going all over the place. So like it seems like it pops up for like a lot of people all at once. People tune in and then they're like, you're not really saying anything, or I'm bored, and then they move on all at once. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe, move on, or not move on, stay around. Just challenge yourself. We're gonna stay here for 2 minutes, because I bet that's all it takes to count for the total watch time. Is anyone watching a big Metallica fan? Every time Metallica comes on the music, it makes me think of my dad, and he's like, Metallica just doesn't have any deep lyrics. It's all just power chords and guitar solos. And Inner Sandman is on right now, and I'm just like, that lyric has emotion behind it. Nothing else matters. Oof. See, we just went up to 105, and now we're back to 73. So like 30 people all watched it once, and then all we do is run. That's the organization that I primarily compete in. I've done their 50K twice. I've done a few 10Ks. I've done a 3-hour race. That was fun. But I love All We Do Is Run events. It's such a great time. You camp out there for like a week sometimes if you want to. They're just a great group of people. Highly recommend going to an All We Do Is Run event. Look them up. It's on Ultra Sign Up. Or they're on Ultra Sign Up. And it's a little distraction too. It makes me think like, some people are like, hey, do you want to do this race? I'm like, well, if it's not an Ultra Sign Up, I don't really care because it's not going to go towards my overall, results, right? Like, if it's not an Ultra Sign Up, I don't want to partake. But thank you for tuning in all the way from Indonesia. What time is it over there? Has to be at least early in the morning, right? This is the the Gavin Newsom Smart City 2.0 dance. Fuck that guy. That's all I gotta say about that. Okay, let's what can we do? We're also kind of hanging out at work today because I'm killing time to go to the flower shop to go snap some pictures and videos for their social media. So I'm trying to get a little work, or make a little work here for me today, just to have a little something to do. What do you guys do for work? Leave a comment, enter the chat, enter the live chat. Let's see what you guys do. What do you do for work? What do you do for hobbies? How do you balance your work hobby time? And what kind of music do you listen to? All of 4 questions. It's such a nice day out today. They're saying it's supposed to be 80 degrees tomorrow. Dang, 80 degrees on a January 23rd. Holy moly. Something's not right there, but I'll take it. I mean, I don't really have any other choice, right? And then we have another launch on Friday. And this one's almost like 5:53 a.m., I think is what it said. Goodness gracious. Another Starlink. And I think that's going to be the last launch for quite a while. Let's check space launch schedule here. Yeah, Starlink Group 11-6 is on Friday. And then we got Sphere X and Punch. That's going to be, that just says February. And then a Transporter 13 in March 1st. We got a Firefly launch on schedule. That just says net first quarter. Then the next Falcon 9 launches on April. That's crazy. I'm sure there's going to be more. You know, this is. In regards to launches, like, I just want to say, like, one thing about it. I'm obviously, my YouTube channel is. It's kind of cold. Kind of just got a little chills. Okay, so if you're a subscriber to my channel, or if you tune in, you've seen me before, you know that my channel, besides the vlogs, like, it does primarily just filming the rocket launches from my roof and then sharing them on YouTube, right? So I love the launches. I get a good kick out of them. You know, fortunately enough, my dogs aren't bothered by them. They can care less. They're more just pissed that we're on the roof and not down there with them. The sound doesn't bother me. You know, it's like, the rocket launches last 2 or 3 minutes at most, right? Especially if they're not a land ending. So it doesn't really bother me. Again, I like filming them, right? So a lot of people in our town hate the launches. They get so upset by them. They just, basically, those 2 to 3 minutes just completely disrupts their entire day. They have to go on Instagram or some social media and complain about it. I do feel bad for the dogs that get affected because, or other animals, because they have no idea what the heck that is. And you know, their ears are so much more sensitive than ours, so it's like 1,000 times louder, right? So I do have compassion for the animals and stuff. Hey, how's it going?
Hey, have you seen Thomas or Jeff?
No, I haven't seen anyone since I've been here.
Oh yeah? He's like,
Well, I'm over in there,
yeah,
so.
you're fine, dude. I'm looking for him. Leonard's got some boxes and he's busy.
Oh, weird. Yeah, sorry about that.
You're fine, man. No, you're fine.
Facilities guy. So, anyways, I appreciate the launches, right? One a week, cool. One every other week, whatever, right? So, the DoD recently put out like a survey, or I don't know the wording here to say what it is, but they have to do so many hours of getting people's opinions on all of this. And I live in Lompoc, right? So there he is. There's Jeff. So this is where the launches happen, right? On the Central Coast, or on the West Coast. We're the West Coast launch window. So the DoD goes down to LA, far away from us, to get the public comment. That's what it is. To fulfill the hours. They don't actually do any time here to get the public comment of the locals that actually get affected by the launches. I thought that was interesting. And if you guys are into reading or books or watching movies for that matter, if you've ever seen the movie Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, that's basically the same thing that happened in that book, where they wanted to put the bypass through Earth. And they're like, well, didn't you see the plans? They've been at the office for like, I forgot how long. But then Arthur Dent is like, dude, do you know how impossible it is to get to the office and read the plans and everything?
You're not eating my crow's food, are you?
Yeah! My parents stopped feeding me! So the public opinion was like way away from everyone, and no one had any idea that it was happening. And they're like, well, the time allotted went by, and no one said nay. Duh. I'm going to put my phone outside a little bit. So yeah, that I'm a little like, come on guys, that's not too cool. But we'll see. It would be pretty wild if they did the Falcon Heavy or the Starship, whatever that big old silver Johnny thing is. To see that go up over here, that'd be freaking nuts. From where I'm sitting, the building's kind of in the way. If I was to take like, I don't know, 10 feet that way, I could see the pad, the Falcon, where they launched the Falcon from. You can kind of see the tip of it from my desk. So that's cool. And then if I go up on top of the tower over there, I can see it land and take off, obviously. Would you guys be interested in live streaming during the launches? There's the launch pad, Everyday Astronaut, and then like the government-based ones that live stream during the launches, but no one here in Lompoc does that. No one is filming the launches besides just with their phones, but to live stream it. I think that'd be cool. Logistically, it'd be kind of a headache, right? The camera on the 14 isn't the best anymore, and it definitely has some like dust on the sensor somewhere. So the iPhone doesn't count as a live streaming camera in my opinion for something that far away. So I'd want to try to figure out how better way to do it. And I mean, obviously we don't have the money for it, but one of those cameras that are able to track the rocket with like the laser or something, that would be freaking cool. It's funny to me too how things happen in movies. I know movies are fiction, right? But it's interesting how things happen in movies before they happen in real life, or obviously if it went the other way, they'd be based off of historical events. But you know, like Like the whole thing with the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. And I'm sure that's happened all the time. I mean, throughout the course of history, right? Gosh, I just can't get over with just how nice of a day it is today. Should we see what some of these other buttons do? What's this one? Green screen? Retouch on? Can you see the difference between retouch on and retouch off? Oh, it gets rid of all the wrinkles on my face. I like that. What does that button do? Highlight saved to your channel as unlisted video up to the last 5 minutes. Care about that either. Oh, is it nice out where you guys are watching from? Or is it crappy? Is the weather nice? Is it raining, windy, overcast, nighttime, daytime? We've routinely had about 50 people, 75-ish or so, and then we go up to 100, and then we go back down to 50. You guys reading any good books lately too, either? I've been reading this one. Check this out. Okay, this is one of my most favorite things that I carry with me all the time. It's the M-O-A-A Moan. It's the It's the Ink Palm Mini. All it does is read. I mean, it can go on the internet. You can do podcasts and you can listen to Spotify and stuff on it too. But for me, it just hooks up to Kindle. That's it. That's all I care about. But I've been currently reading this book called The Silent Watcher, about this murderer in Las Vegas. He goes around just murdering people. It's alright. It's okay. I'm kind of bored of it, and I'm just reading it now to finish it. I'm 74% of the way done, and I feel like once I've committed so much time to a book, whether I like it or not, I gotta see how it ends. And after that, I think I'm gonna read this book called A Walk in the Park. Let me see if I can pull the book details without being... No, I can't. I gotta have the Wi-Fi to look up the book details. But A Walk in the Park is something about a voyage in the Grand Canyon. I can kind of see it. It's all black and white. I don't have a color one. It's supposed to mimic a paper screen, right? But the glare on it is pretty dang good, so it doesn't really do a good job. And it did come with a matte screen protector, but it didn't stick very well, so I just got rid of it. But I love this thing. I take it with me everywhere. It's a lot nicer just to be able to read instead of just mindlessly scrolling. And some people are even like, "Oh, are you just addicted to your phone?" I'm like, no, I'm reading. This is just a reading device. I'm like, what? That just doesn't make any sense. How can you just want to read, Max? What? Well, what are we doing, gang? Have you guys tuned in to watch my recent video? Came out yesterday. We walked to see the Sybil Marston. It's a sunken ship here in our area. We walked over, take a look at it. It's cool. Also ran 2 miles with Charlie first, and then ran another 4 miles on my own. Then we went to go look at the boat. Yesterday, in today's video that comes out today, went for a nice run. 2 runs actually. Went for a run with Daniela, then went for a run with Charlie. Now here we are today. It's crazy to me too that it's the 22nd, right? January 22nd. It feels like just yesterday that the New Year's Day happened. You're like, woo, we've got the whole year ahead of us. Anything's possible. And now it's almost February. And, you know, how are you guys doing with your resolutions? How are you doing with everything? Are you staying up with it? How's your mental health? How's just everything going on? It's like, I don't know about you guys. I'm 34, right? So it just seems like time is just. Someone has took the dial for the speed dial and turned it up a little bit. Every year it just seems to get a little faster. That's crazy. I don't feel old. I don't think I look old either. I'm sure if I if I shaved my beard off, I'd look even younger. I feel the same as I do in my 20s. Another thing too, I was thinking about, like, my back has gotten a lot better. Before, I would have to go up to, like, pretty high up in elevation, like, think of like Leadville, pretty high up. And that, up there, actually, my back did feel a lot better, but down here, I've been doing really good. I do have to do stretches and, you know, like, stay up on it, but I can't complain. The only time it really hurts is when the weather's changing and we're gonna have like a rainstorm or something, but here on the Central Coast that doesn't really happen too much. As much as we need the rain, I'm thankful that the weather kind of just stays pretty consistent. Anyone that's had surgery or has ever been to probably agree with me that consistent weather is just the best. My favorite, if it could be like 80 degrees during the day and 65 at night to sleep, oof, that would be perfect. Shorts and tank tops every day. Did you guys listen to something sad? So Charlie, speaking of shorts and sandals, Charlie, when I first adopted him, he attacked one of my Bedrock sandals and just totally destroyed it, and it doesn't even work anymore, right? So I was thinking about sending them an email, because if you go to their website, where'd it go? Where did it go? Our rock solid warranty, adventure tested and built to last. We proudly stand behind our footwear 100%. So I'm wondering if I'm like, hey, oh, I wonder if they can repair them. Okay. I was gonna send him an email and be like, hey, I'm not fostering him. The dog I adopted from the shelter, is there anything you guys could do for him? So it sounds like I need to send him an email. Clean my sandals, send him an email, and hopefully they can repair him. That would be so cool if they could just repair him. I'd like to get that. And you know, I'd also too, this year I kind of would just like to have like between like 5 and 9, maybe 10, just so I don't do laundry like constantly, but have like just good quality, just not t-shirts, but like shirts from, you know, Black Diamond or Patagonia, and just stop having so many t-shirts and just, I don't know, kind of lighten the load and, you know, just have like 5 or 10 really good items instead of so many okay items. You know, just have a nice look. Oh, what? And just kind of also take the guesswork of having to like, what am I going to wear today? Just, oh, this is first, boom, grab it and go. I don't really see anything wrong with that. I know there's a whole side of the internet where people just do like Temu. How do you say it? I always said Temu hauls, where they'll just buy huge boxes of clothes for like 20 or 30 bucks that they know is just gonna wear out, and try them on, wear them for you know, once or twice and just throw them away. That just makes me sad that that's just gonna go sit in the landfill. And, like, did you even really like the stuff, or did you just do it just for that little bit of content creation? What are we gonna do, gang? A lot of people that watch my YouTube channel think the only reason why I wear hats is because I'm balding. But really, I just don't know what to do with my hair. But I got a nice head of hair. I don't even have a bald spot back there. Growing up too, I always heard if you wear hats, you're gonna become bald, and I've never experienced that at all. It's just someone probably did become bald, and they blame hats and just wanted to put that bad energy on other people. I wonder if I could use. I'm subscribed to Epidemic Sound for all my audio for my YouTube channel, right? I wonder if I could just have a playlist just playing in the background during live streams, so I don't have to worry about getting copyright strikes or getting banned for live streaming. It's like I just want a little background noise, right? And I already pay for the program, or pay for the subscription, so why shouldn't I be able to use that during live streams, right? It makes sense. You know who I haven't seen pop up in a while, and either in the live stream or just in the algorithm in general, is that what's his name? Is it like Sam or something? He has a lot of tattoos that he does himself, like covered in tattoos, and he's out and stuff like constantly. Does a lot of live streams. I think he owns like a coffee trailer or some kind of drink trailer. Absolutely crushing it. Working hard. That's a super cool guy. Hope he's okay. I haven't seen his video. Like I was saying, haven't seen his stuff pop up in a while. Oh wow, Max, if you're such a fan, why couldn't you subscribe? You're asking everyone to, you know, it's, you know what I mean. But yeah, I hope he's okay. Haven't seen him in a while. This is super random too, and I don't even know how I found out about her or came across her. But there's also this one streamer. Her name's Eugenia Eugenia something. That poor girl she needs to eat something. There's something definitely going on with her. But I like to tune into her, or try to tune into her stream every now and then, just to see that she's like still alive and stuff. And I hope she gets the help she needs. I try, you know, she's so intriguing that I'm like, what's up with her story? Like, what's going on here? And you know, you kind of deep dive into it, and it sounds like there's some real issues with the mom or something there. Like, I hope she finds the best for her. Well, dang, we went from a chill 65 to 18 now. Is that because of the Eugene Cooney story, or is that just because we hit an hour and everyone's like, okay, we hung out with you for an hour, we gotta get on, keep moving on with our day. The time froze. There it goes. Do we need to get Starlink for the container so we can have a good a good constant connection? Well, everyone, I really appreciate you guys tuning in. And then we're going to end the stream here. It's been a great 62 minutes. In the next, let me grab my schedule real quick. Let me see here. We have a lot of bottles to fill here coming up soon. Yeah. Basically, for 3 solid weeks here in February, we gotta fill bottles. Just non-stop bottles. I might try to go backpacking on the 15th to 16th. That'd be really cool. Oh, we are off on the 17th too. It's tough because I'm on this 100-day streak, right, for my blogs. So it would be fun to go backpacking for 2 nights, 3 days, but then I would miss. I wouldn't have a video come out on Sunday, and it would be late on Monday, and that would end the streak. And I don't know, right? For right now, we're 20 days, actually. By then we would pretty much we would end the 100-day streak. But then after that, do we keep the streak going? Do we take a day off? Is the algorithm going to be affected if we take a day off? Are people going to forget about me and unsubscribe? There's so many questions. It's funny, we got 3 weeks of filming in February, 2 days in March, and then 8 days in April. 5 days in May. So it's not really too much. And then it's summertime. So yeah, if we could be monetized by March, that would be great. I know that's a lofty goal. That's a really lofty goal. Well, everyone, thanks for tuning in still. If everyone watching could like, comment, subscribe, check out the merch store. You can find it in any one of my recent videos, the link to all that stuff. That'd be awesome. Or just even check out the merch store. I'm sure you'll find something that you like. We got pretty cool designs going up every day. Coastal designs, motocross designs. Any motocross stuff? We got camo hoodies. We got plenty of hoodies. We got tie-dye stuff now. That's super cool. Cool beaver logos and stuff, and a lot of great designs. And my shirts aren't marked up ridiculous. They're just the normal price for anything. I don't really even get much. I get like $1 or so per item. I'm not trying to become I'm not selling merch. That's not my intention. I just like having my. Yeah, check it out. Check out today's video. It comes out in an hour and 15 minutes. It's gonna be a great one today. Check out yesterday's video. Subscribe. Share with your friends. You know what to do. The typical YouTube stuff. Leave a comment down below. Well, I really appreciate you guys all tuning in to me for the last hour or so. This has been the most successful live stream we've ever had. That's cool. That's really, really cool. But yeah, I'll leave a comment, I'll leave a community tab down below asking if we should start going live streaming for the launches. I think we can make that happen. I do have a buddy that live streams. He coordinates the live streams for his church. Like multi-camera, microphones, all that jazz. So maybe he'd be a good resource to hit up, get his advice. Maybe he could just run it for me. That'd be cool. We could collaborate on that. Well, now we're just rambling. All right, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you guys have a fantastic day. Just end the day, make yourselves better than you did yesterday, and I'll see you guys.